Right. Okay. All right. What are we starting with? Start with Spider-Man? I mean, I could just go in like alphabetical order, I suppose. We just start with Black Panther. If I had to guess, am I assuming he has his dash bug or am I assuming his dash bug is fixed? Assuming his bugs are fixed, I think this hero is going to be disgustingly broken. I'll be honest. Now, his weakness is definitely going to be maps. I'm tempted between like A or S tier. He does incredible amounts of damage, and he was really held back a ton by the bug. People weren't really able to capitalize on his strengths. Since like a lot of the time, I'll just put him in A tier. I'll just be safe about it. I think he dies pretty fast, but if he can like engage at the proper range, and especially in like dive compositions, which I think is going to be meta, by the way, when beta rolls around. I think Venom's going to be the meta is probably going to be Venom plus Strange and like dive characters. So I think Black Panther's going to fit really well into the meta. Is the music a bit too loud? But yeah, I think the meta is probably going to be dive, and I would put honestly Black Panther in A. I think this hero is going to be gross, and he's going to be like, he is I think one of the only characters in the game that will just instantly end the fight if your team groups up, because he has immense AoE damage, right? If we check what he does, right? So yeah, we can go in alphabetical order. So if we check what he does, his basically each damaging ability that isn't his dash marks an enemy, and then if you dash through that enemy, it resets your dash cooldown. And his dash does about like, I think around like 75 damage or something like that. And he has 2 charges of his spear, which is also damage. So he can apply his mark up to like 4 times if you include his ult, which means a grand total of 5 dashes. He can just absolutely destroy the ever-living shit out of anyone who's grouped up. He is super strong. I think this character is going to be crazy. Yeah, let's move on. I think in my opinion, probably A tier. Doctor Strange, I don't know how he's gonna fit into the meta. I think, since in my opinion, I think Hulk and Venom are going to be S tier because they're always going to be ran together, because you always want to run the 2 dive tanks together. I think Strange is going to be a pretty good alternative for like more traditional like poke comps that want to play with like Hela and Punisher. So I'll probably put him in A tier as well. I think he's really strong. Now I do believe that they fixed his bug with the shield, where you used to be able to like fire and then shield and then fire again. They fixed that. He doesn't have that anymore, so that significantly limits his burst damage. But I still think his ultimate, it's really strong. Where is it? His ultimate's super strong. It's like basically kind of like an AoE Reinhardt like shatter, right? It's just AoE everywhere around him. Super strong ability. I think he's gonna be good. And his portal is like, there's nothing else. I've completely forgot about that part. Like, that utility that he brings, the portal, is absolutely insane for making plays. Now, I don't think it's going to be as strong in ranked, because people tend to coordinate a bit less in ranked. But in pro play, this is going to make some creative plays happen, and I can't wait to see what people do with this character. Top 10 yap, dude, shut up. Groot. Groot's probably around the same as Strange, I think. I think most of the tanks in the game are pretty damn strong. Apart from Magneto. I think Magneto's kind of trash. Can we focus? Yeah, guys, focus. Focus, man. Groot. Let's see. I think Groot is pretty good at like area denial and creating, you know, space for his team with his walls. I think Groot is going to be pretty good. He does a lot of damage. He's really tanky. I don't think any character in the game lives quite like Groot, so I think Groot's going to be pretty strong. But you know, he might actually be quite good at denying dives and shit. He might be good for peeling for his team, because he can like just kind of break. Like, he can just summon a wall on someone and hopefully help him in that way. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see how it plays out. I think Groot's going to be okay too. He's really tanky. He might actually be able to like live. He might be like some counter dive comp character in Rivals. Let's see. Hela. Okay. Chat. This is going to be a hot take. This is going to be a molten hot take. I think Hela's going to be trash. I think Hela is probably going to get nerfed because she was so incredibly broken in the beta. And I genuinely think this hero does not have what it takes to survive a dive comp. She is incredibly squishy. She has like one gap closer, but the problem is every single dive character has like 15 gap closers. She's a 250 health hero. She will not be able to survive dive unless she's peeled for. And I just don't think she's going to be very strong. She's probably also going to get nerfed. I'm basing that under the assumption. This is like a beta tier list. This is not an alpha tier list. I'm trying to make a beta tier list, even though there's no Venom here. I don't think she's gonna be very strong. I think Hulk is gonna be S tier. Hulk is gonna be ran alongside Venom and dive characters, and with careful shield usage, he's going to be absolutely cracked. He's gonna be super insane. Plus, okay, actually, I don't want to talk about leaks, but I have heard that Hulk is going to get buffed as well. I think Hulk and Venom are going to be disgustingly broken in the beta. That's my thoughts about it. It's pretty self-explanatory. He's hyper mobile, super crazy dive character, lives forever. His ult resets his HP bar. It's like he's gonna be crazy. He's gonna be insane. Iron Man. Is there a world where flying heroes aren't complete dog shit? Is there a world where flying heroes aren't complete dog shit? I don't think so, right? There's no way. I mean, this hero isn't even good against heroes he's supposed to counter. I've been killing Iron Mans with Spiderman. I have a one-shot combo because he's a 250 health hero. I have a one-shot combo that just kills him midair. So he can't even counter. He can't even be good against melee heroes that he's supposed to counter. So I just have no idea how this hero is supposed to work. I just think he's severely overtuned. And he doesn't really have the ability to like move around very rapidly. He's just super slow, super predictable, weak to hit scans, kind of ironically weak to melee heroes. He can, I think he's going to be pretty weak into Hulk because he can be tackled out of the air. And if you get tackled out of the air, you're just dead instantly. I think this hero sucks. He's not going to be good. Loki. I think Loki just individually is just insanely strong, so that's probably going to make him S tier based off of that. I mean, he has the lamp ability, he has the immortality ability. That just makes him incredibly strong. His clones are insanely tanky, very hard to take down. He does respectable damage. When you summon clones, he does even more damage. It's absurd. And he does crazy heals. And he's really, really tanky. He's super, not tanky, but he's slippery. He has 250 health, but he's insanely slippery. He has an invisibility. He has the ability to outplay people through swapping between your clones. He's just going to be really, really strong, especially in ranked. I think Loki's going to be crazy. Luna is... Chat. I think this hero sucks. I'll be honest. I think Luna Snow is just bad. She doesn't really bring much other than just like raw healing. She has like one utility ability that's like a stun, which is pretty good anti-dive, but I've seldom seen someone get value from this character. Her ultimate is like a trance, and she just doesn't do much, man. I don't know. I just don't think she has enough utility to be good. Like, you compare that to Immortality, I feel like you can't justify running her. She's pretty weak. Now, Magik. I think Magik's going to be pretty good. She was the strongest melee character in the alpha, and she's just... I didn't get to play her a lot, but the people that were really good at her, they were so hard to pin down. Like, I don't know if it was ping or whatnot, but I would just no-reg so much on this character, and she has the ability to slip into portals, and then when you ult, it resets all her cooldowns. I think she's gonna be crazy. She has a really strong ult. She's a little bit weak in neutral because she's 250 health, but good players can be like slippery enough and they can stay alive, and they can really deny a lot of space with the imps and the yeah, mostly just the imps and like the portal. She's really, really strong to pin down. When I say portal, I mean where's she? I mean, this portal teleportation thing. This ability gives you invincibility frames, and it's like a 1 second cooldown. It's super, super strong. Yeah, the beta's going to have EU servers. No, it's going to have EU servers, so I think it should be really good. Reeves, I'm thinking of making this tier list as a YouTube video, just because it's pretty easy content. There's not a lot. It's gonna be short. It's probably gonna be like 10 minutes. It's just me talking about this. As I said, I think the meta on the beta is going to be dive. It's going to be super strong. Magneto. Chat. Magneto C or D tier. What do you guys think? C or D tier? I feel like this hero is really weak. His only redeeming quality is the fact that when he's played with Scarlet Witch, he kind of has respectable AoE damage, capable of like 2 to 3 shotting squishies. So that's pretty strong. But the problem is you have to run him with Scarlet Witch, and without her, I feel like he's completely underwhelming. Completely. And I think Scarlet Witch is probably going to be D tier. So actually, I'm going to put Magneto in D tier. I don't think Magneto's going to be good. He's all right. I really think he's bad. He's not good at living. He doesn't have too much damage, and he completely relies on, I mean, he has damage if you play him with Scarlet Witch, but he completely relies on that synergy. And even when you have that, it's a really long cooldown, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it is strong, but it's a super long cooldown. Yeah, Magneto is, in my opinion, terrible. I don't think you can justify running him over the other tanks. Mantis. I think Mantis is... I don't know. I think she's a bit better than Luna Snow. Although her healing isn't a resource. But I feel like just simply having that damage boost and timing it properly could get you a lot of value. For example, I was abusing this so much to one-shot 250 health heroes as Spider-Man. Like a well-timed... I mean, dude, do I have to talk about it? It's a damage boost. Damage boosts have always just been broken. They will always be broken because they change breakpoints and allow characters to do things that they weren't able to previously, thanks to them. Right? She's able, like, that damage, like, she has less healing than Mantis, and her ult is basically the same. It's like a trance, right? It's just a lot of healing. You can't kill anyone in it. But I just think that damage boost is super good utility. I think she's gonna be kind of hard to play because it's hard to time it. It requires good teamwork, but I do think she's gonna be okay. Probably gonna be a little bit on the weaker side in ranked. I'll probably put her in like B tier. Namor. Trash, complete garbage. This character is useless. He does less damage than Hela, who I rated a B tier. He is a little bit better at living than her because he has like an ice block type ability that just makes him immune for like 5 seconds. He flies up into the air and he's immune. He does no damage. His shots are projectiles, so they're harder to land. And unless he gets buffed, I don't think he's an issue at all. His turret's a little bit annoying, which that could be a bit good against dive. But I don't think they do enough damage to warrant focusing them.
How we doing?
I just think this character sucks. Peni. I think Peni is pretty good at area denial. I don't know. I haven't seen much of this character. I've seen some one-tricks play her, but I've never seen people get like too much value out of her. So I'm unsure if I'd put her at like C or D tier. Yeah, I think probably C tier because she is really good against Hulk. Like, so basically, if you guys don't know how Hulk's jump works, he has to charge it for 2 seconds, and if Peni hits him at any time during this, it interrupts. She really like hard counters Hulk. Like, she is absolutely a hard counter to Hulk. So that's why I'd put her like maybe C tier. Like, maybe you could justify running her. As I said, she's definitely more of a character that's better on defense. She's kind of like Junkrat, really. Like, she's a lot better at defense than she is at attack because she's supposed to just deny area. She's kind of a niche character. I think she's always going to be around like the bottom tiers, unless they like hard buffer. I think Punisher is a bit better than I think Punisher is better than Hela, purely because he has that shotgun. Like, that shotgun is so good against dive. I don't know, maybe I'd put him at S tier even. I think Punisher is really broken if he stays the way he is. See, like Hela, if you collapse on her, she's 250 HP, and she doesn't really have that much damage up close. But Punisher has a shotgun, dude. I've just been one-shotted so many times by this hero that it is really terrifying. I think people will probably run this character almost always against anti-dive. If they don't feel like playing dive, they will run Punisher to counter dive, 100%. I'm torn between S and A tier. I think if his shotgun stays the way it is, he's definitely S tier. I'll put him in S tier. Definitely going to be like here for solo queue. This character will be the best solo queue character. He's absolutely incredible. He requires like almost no teamwork. He just does shit. He's just independent, just does a fuck ton of damage. Super strong. And I think Rocket Raccoon, he's really hard to pin down. I think simply because of the Punisher synergy that he has. They're almost always going to be run alongside one another, and that synergy that they have is really, really, really powerful. He's super slippery, so it's very hard for like characters like Spider-Man and Black Panther to get on him. I think he's going to be quite strong. Either A tier or S tier. I think S tier. He's just so slippery, man. This character's so hard to pin down. I don't know. Super, super hard. I think he's really strong. He has a revive, which he can. It's like a beacon that he puts down. The first person that dives, it revives them. Super good mobility, strong healing, respectable damage. Very hard to kill. I think he's gonna be strong. Super good anti-dive. Spider-Man, S tier. S tier. Best character in the game. Unironically, Spider-Man is going to be broken because I think he's going to have the seasonal buff. S for sticky. S for sticky. Maybe I should wait. How do I add a tier? Can I add a tier? How to add it? Add a row above. Oops, I added a row below. Oopsie. How do I? Why won't this go away? Oh, there's an X here. Okay. Let me move it. Oh, whoops. I'm deleting it. Add row above. Okay. This is gonna be... There's no more like red. I want it to be redder. Shit, whatever. I'm making it the same color. Sticky. Spider-Man is gonna be sticky tier. I think with his new synergy with Venom, coupled with the fact that he's probably gonna have the seasonal buff, is going to be... I think he's gonna be broken. I think he's gonna be really hard to play, but I think Spider-Man is gonna be overpowered. I'll be honest. He is just insanely difficult to kill. He has 3 web swings that just take him all around the map. He has insane pressure, super fast movement. He can just be on top of a support in 1 second. When a dive is called, Spider-Man can just essentially teleport on top of someone. It's not teleporting, but it might as well be with how fast he moves. Coupled with the fact that he's gonna have the synergy with Venom, I think he's gonna be broken. Chat, I genuinely think Spider-Man is gonna be overpowered. I'm not unbiased. I'm assuming if you're really good at him, okay? I'm not gonna rate him around like being average. I'm gonna rate him about. This is how I see him, okay? I think he's going to be broken. He's on top of that. I feel like since he was so weak in the alpha, I'm sure the devs probably got the statistics, and I don't think Spider-Man had a great win rate. I think everyone, like I haven't seen anyone not feed on this hero. I'll be honest. Even I was struggling a lot, but I think he was just lacking a little bit of damage to finish targets off. And now, dude, like okay, so when I play Spider-Man, I had no problem doing about like 200 instantaneous burst damage. The problem was the follow-up damage, because he's kind of anti-synergistic. He would like knock targets up in his kit, and then you would knock them away, so you couldn't really follow up with a punch because your uppercut knocks them away. So that kind of sucked. But now with this new let me pull it up so you guys know what I'm talking about. I like how it's like timestamped for me. So now with this new synergy, right, with Venom, this does look at how much damage this does. There's no doubt in my mind that this hero is going to be fucking broken in the alpha. This hero is going to be disgusting, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my full combo, which already almost one-shots someone, and then I'm gonna follow it up with this Venom team up. it's just gonna delete people. I think it's gonna be terribly unfair. I don't even think I will need like a Venom or a Hulk in with me. If I have dive characters in with me, even better, dude. But I feel like I'll just be able to one-shot someone on my own, and it's going to be absolutely ridiculous. This damage is going to happen so fast. It's going to be a ton of burst, and it's going to be borderline unreactable. Like, you're going to need super quick reactions to actually deal with it. I think Spider-Man is going to be overpowered. Those are my thoughts about it. Starlord, I think Starlord is going to be really solid. I definitely see him being run alongside Spider-Man in dive comps. He's pretty mobile. He can follow the dive, and his ult is amazing. I think this character is going to be probably who would be a second choice? It's probably Panther or Starlord as the second DPS alongside Spider-Man, Venom, Hulk. I'd say probably Starlord. He's going to be more consistent. It kind of depends on the comp. Hela B, I don't think Hela's going to have the health to survive, dude. I'll be honest. I think Hela kind of sucks. At least Punisher has more HP and he has a shotgun. But I really don't think Hela has a shot in this new meta, and I'll prove it to you guys. I will just dominate every Hela that comes across me in Rivals. I will just dominate them. I'm so confident that I'm just gonna destroy them. They just don't have the HP to fight me. Let's see, Storm. I think this hero is. I'll be honest. I think she's really weak in comp, or like in solo queue. But I think she's low-key super underrated. I think her utility is insane because what Storm does is, let me find her here. What Storm does, did I just scroll past her? Where is she? Is there no Storm here? Oh, there's, she's, well, shit. Oh, okay. This tier list doesn't have it. But basically what she does is she has like a Lucio aura that's constantly around her, and anyone that's standing in this aura has, I believe, their movement speed increased, and then she can toggle something which increases their damage. So she essentially has a team-wide speed boost and damage increase. So I think she does have a place. She might even be ran alongside dive because I think she's decently mobile and she has the ability to speed them and dive with them. But I do think that it will be hard to pull off because, again, she's a 250 HP hero. She is slow moving, but at least I think she brings utility, unlike Iron Man, who just kind of exists and is useless. He's completely useless. I do think Storm is pretty underrated. But yeah, I don't think she's gonna be as good as the top heroes. And Scarlet Witch, assuming high rank, I don't know, man. I just feel like this hero doesn't have enough damage to kill someone. Her damage is so low. If the supports in the game have a pulse, like if they have a heart that exists, if they're awake, they don't fall asleep on their keyboard, her damage is super reactable. Her ultimate is really bad in high elo because you can just shoot her. It takes like 3 seconds. It's like a diva bomb, but she is the diva bomb, and you can shoot her, and if you at any point you kill her during this time, the ult just cancels. And not to mention, you can just shield it. You can shield it, you can run away from it. It just sucks. I don't know, it just sucks. How is Hela not S tier? Because I'm rating beta. I think Hela is going to be bad. I think Hela is going to be bad. And then I don't have Venom here, but if I did, I would put Venom in S tier. I would put Venom in S tier, probably above Bruce, or I mean Hulk, I guess. Yeah, Hela's going to be pretty shitty in the beta, I think, because the problem with Hela was that there just wasn't any counters. You couldn't run dive comp. Her weakness is being dove on because she can't protect herself really well. She just has one short range blink ability, and that's it. That's it. Once that's down, she's fucked. If you ever see her use the blink ability to get to a high ground, I'm just going to insta dive her Spider-Man, and she's going to die. There's nothing she can do. This hero is super vulnerable. I think she was just only really strong because there's no tools to deal with her. Now that we have tools, now that we have dive characters, she's going to be borderline unplayable in my opinion. I am pretty confident in this. Like, I could be wrong, but this is my theory. I think she's not going to be playable because you're just going to be able to dive her and just kill her. I think she's going to be really weak. She doesn't have the tools to live. Punisher at least has a shotgun. Like, you dive Punisher as a squishy, if he has a shotgun out, do you know how many times I've just been one-shot by this show? I just jump on him, I do my like pull thing as Spider-Man, and he just one-shots me. Now, I don't know how he's gonna do with Hulk can't really kill him, I think. Hulk can't kill him. I don't know about Venom. I don't think any of these heroes, I don't think any of the tanks are really going to be able to burst him super fast. So I think he should be really good into the dive meta. He's going to be the number one like anti-dive character just because of that shotgun. So Venom, yeah, as I said, I would put Venom in S tier right above Bruce. Like Bruce would be like here and Venom would be like there. And Adam Warlock, I don't know. I think his utility is really, really strong, right? I think basically what he does is, where is he? So he has this like life split thing. You put an ability on someone and you share the damage, right? If someone shoots this rocket raccoon, let's say he splits 30% damage. This is a completely random number. I don't know if it's actually 30%, but let's say someone shoots rocket raccoon for 100 damage. What's going to happen then is this damage is going to get redistributed. 70 of it is going to go to Rocket Raccoon and 30 is going to go to Adam Warlock. So I think this is going to be absolutely insane for dive characters. I think this character is probably going to be S tier as well. If I had just because of this incredible ability. I don't know what else he does. His healing seems to be quite decent. But if I had to guess, I think he's going to be the go-to support. So my thoughts on what the meta is going to be in Rivals, okay, on beta. Let me open up a notepad. So I think the meta is going to be, sorry for the blindingly white page. It's going to be wait, how do I don't know how to use this shit. How do I make the text bigger? Oh, whatever. I think the meta is going to be Venom, Hulk for tanks. It's going to be Spiderman, and then probably. Sorry for the flashbang. I'm sorry for the flashbang. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be over soon. Oh wait, let me do the hyphen. Sorry. Spiderman plus either Starlord, probably Starlord because he has synergies with Adam Warlock. That's going to be quite strong. Plus Starlord or Black Panther is going to be really strong. Oh, oops, there's no hyphen there. Black Panther. And then the supports are going to be definitely Adam Warlock, or Adam Warlock plus who else would it be, Chad? Fuck. I'm trying to think who would be like a good, like maybe, I don't think Loki fits super well. I don't think, I don't know how to use Rocket. Yeah, I don't know which support is going to fit super well, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Adam Warlock. Let's look at this. Sorry, let me like not blind you guys. So let's look at all these potential supports that could be meta. Definitely not Luna Snow. I don't think. Yeah, I don't. Maybe actually, you know, it could actually be Mantis. It could be Mantis, because she does have a synergy with Adam Warlock, and then you'd have like a full team synergy with those three, right? He essentially has the ability to revive them, but I don't know if she brings enough. Like, I don't know if the team up is worth it because of how much she lacks compared to like Loki. I think Loki and Rocket Raccoon are just like better standalone characters, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be like one of them, you know. I think probably one of these two. Probably Loki or Raccoon. Nah, I want to say Loki. Being wrong's all right. Nope, I'm completely right. This is 100% the correct tier list for Marvel Rivals beta. Okay, so Venom would be, you can't see it, but Venom would be an S, and Adam Warlock would be an S. These characters are really strong. This is 100% the true and real tier list. Yeah, she makes Spider-Man one shot. That's why, like, I just still think it's going to be super hard to like pull off, because she doesn't really have any like anti-dive. She just, if someone goes on Mantis, she just dies, dude. She just dies. She has nothing to live, you know. But Loki and Rocket Raccoon are a lot better than living. So I think it's going to be one of those two that's going to make it into the tier list. I'll be honest. So it has to be one of those two. Okay, that's it. That's my tier list. That's what I think is going to be meta in the Rivals beta, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys agree with my just objectively correct tier list that is 100% true and correct and flawless. Yeah.
From imperfection, we build a new
Yep.
world.
Meta doesn't seem that healthy. I think dive is fun. It's gonna be fun to watch. I think it's a whole lot healthy than just having like Hela and Punisher just gun everyone down who enters line of sight. I think at least the fun characters are going to be strong. Unlike Overwatch, where like it's like, you know, it's like Bap and Ilari right now. It's just basically 2 hit scans, and then you run it alongside something like Ashe plus fucking, I don't know, Cass. It's just boring, man. It's just super, super boring. I hate when like all hit scan metas are all hit scan heroes are meta. I think the Rivals meta is going to be fun.